The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome from the far reaches of hell. Its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in mystery, a riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so Cyrus did come to Quarrycrest to call upon an old colleague who might just have the answers he seeks. So this is Quarrycrest, or Quarrycrest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... Ah, that's right. She left directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything. But you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fairer sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. God damn it, Cyrus. I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then.
But there's no point in worrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. I try to keep myself presentable, this is true. But is my face so truly easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depths of my good looks and charisma. Oh, this man. Oh, this man, he's too much. He's too much for me. Ooh, we have a travel banter. Let's see, who would it possibly be?
If you'll forgive me.
Professor, may I ask what the letter was about? It seemed most engrossing. Oh, that? It was a message warning me. It was a message warning me about women. Huh? Oh, I don't mean in a bad way. What it actually said was that I should be careful how I act towards women, lest I give cause for misunderstandings. Well, intelligence such as yours can be very attractive. Please, my dear. A word such as attractive must be kept and reserved for those of great beauty, such as yourself. I think maybe that's the kind of thing the letter writer was talking about. You think so? But I was merely speaking my mind. Am I not allowed to tell a beautiful woman that she is just that? Well, sometimes you can, but maybe in your case you shouldn't. Ugh. I am finding it most difficult to understand. Oh, this man, he is precious. Someone protect him. Oh, it's probably up there, isn't it? All right.
Hello to you.
This must be the house.
Anyhow, here we
Anyhow. Oh, okay. Never mind. He took care of it for me.
Yes, I'll be right there.
It's been some time, Odette.
Wow.
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Wow, she's certainly charming. Alright, Cyrus, you gotta just chalk this up, homie, and take this L, cause she ain't gonna let you not take it, dude. You're getting handed this L.
How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course, I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest.
Okay, he never made that argument. There was no argument if they had romantic interest, and it's if he had romantic interest in them, and I don't think he does.
You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever. Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Oh, lovely. Nothing better. Nothing better than some Necronomicon.
Is that so?
I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
A hole?
A pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing as of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume.
Naturally.
Just so many, quite literally, seem to have been spirited away. One soul went into the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuff and never returned. Another turned a street corner only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
Most intriguing.
How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nut job. Come on. Oh. Trying to get stuff done. I don't need you. So how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigate. Great, thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away.
As you wish.
Fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in and of itself.
I see.
It figures. Well, happy investigating. What? I get the feeling she does not like you, Cyrus. First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred. Come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Ah, near the inn. Okay. So we gotta scrutinize some folks. Gotta get in folks' business. Who knows what? What's going on? You better talk to me. You better tell me what's up. I wanna know. I need to know. A system of underground canals run throughout the town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time, though. Ah, the sewers. Seen it happen both in the dead of night and broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn that turned a corner up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone, vanished into thin air. So someone's like picking people off from the sewers then.
Now then.
And with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack this case. Near the inn. Every victim in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air, or some such nonsense. All hours. As such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. And the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. The sewers, obviously. That would make the most sense. The entrance to the sewers would seem to make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away.
Thusly,
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. Yes, we should. Ah, level 24. So, I should probably address this. I am level 40 and 50 across all of my characters. I did this using the Kingfisher leveling method up in Grandport. I think that's the name of the town. All the way, yeah, is it Grandport? Yeah, Grandport. Now, I was originally going to cover this method, but there are literally dozens of videos on YouTube covering this exact method of how to grind there for experience. So I will have one of them linked in the description for you guys if you so choose to indulge. Again, if you followed my chapter 1 to chapter 2 level gap video, you should be more than able to take on pretty much all your chapter 2s. Going there now would just be getting you ready for chapter 3 and so on. As you probably have noticed, all my characters level 40, and Primrose's chapter 3 has us at level 40. And I think Therian. Yeah, Therian and Obrick have us in the 30s. So it looks like 40 is going to be at the higher end of the level cap that we're going to be dealing with. Anyways, like I said before, there will be a link in the description to a video if you guys are interested in that. Anyways, guys, let's go.
Aha!
Here we are. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There is a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's next victim. Yeah, no it wouldn't. Wouldn't be prudent of you at all. Ah, travel banter. Who will it be?
Interesting.
It looks like someone's been coming out of these sewers. As we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent too, the mud's still wet. I see, that is very useful information. I must say, you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. It's just experience. Albeit, experience I never thought would be useful to you. Your experience is the result of careful study, and it gives you valuable skills, you see. But we don't have time for a discussion now. However interesting, perhaps I'll share my insights later. Don't worry about it. Your lectures give me a headache. Too honest? A little, yes. Holy shit. Cyrus, my dude, you didn't have to hit him with that. I'm sorry, Therian, my dude, you didn't have to hit that man with that kind of fact. That was uncalled for, unnecessary. Jesus. He hit this man with true facts. Your voice gives me a headache.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
I'm not afraid of any of you. At all, actually. I'm actually not really interested in fighting any of you.
The winds of fortune howl.
Come in, if thou darest.
I highly doubt Arrow Storm is gonna work, so I'm just gonna go for warrior skills in general. Nice. Boom! Dead.
The flame guides us true.
Yeah, that experience is still terrible. I mean, it's still not good. Then this is why you should have Therian with you everywhere, because apparently he's just super useful no matter where I go.
Now, let us
Huh. Oh, you're all weak against the light magic. That's fantastic. I love it. There you go, Cyrus. Get it done, homie. Get it done.
I'll do my best.
Uh-huh.
The peacock struck.
Come in, if thou darest.
You know, they keep hitting me with these abilities, and it's not hurting me. I mean, it hurts, but it's not, like, really making me regret my decisions. Suck it.
Not bad. A passing.
Step to me, you get burned, son. Now, I don't want this video to go on too long. You guys know I try to cut these chapters up into sections. So we'll probably just get to the final room and then I'll call it for this video.
Let us begin.
Oh, come on, guys. Really? Lightning? Seriously? Effing lightning? No, we're not doing this. I refuse. Lightning? They're weak again. Yo, some of these weaknesses make no damn sense. I'm not saying every weakness has to be logical. I'm just saying if you're gonna throw weaknesses at me, at least make sure they make some damn sense. You know, for all the stupidity Final Fantasy had, at least it made sense with some of its concepts. Speaking of sense, Jesus. What is this? What is this nonsense? This nonsensical nonsense. Doesn't matter, you're all gonna die.
Here you go.
Let him.
I mean, I could. But, I'm just gonna go in with a warrior skill and level slash him.
Now, what next?
I could go all in. Fuck it, we're just going all in.
Great infernal to scorch the land.
Didn't even matter at all. Didn't matter. Didn't even. Nope, didn't matter. That was too much. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end this video here, and I will be back shortly with more Octopath Traveler. We're gonna see how this all plays out for our good friend Cyrus. Till then, guys, stay tuned, and I will see you all next time.